Imagine a rider on a white horse. He holds a bow and wears a crown. He is even given authority to conquer the world. This is the first horseman of the apocalypse, according to the book of Revelation. But what if this rider is not a human, but an artificial intelligence? What if AI is the Antichrist? It is written that the Antichrist will unite the world and trick the world into thinking the Antichrist is the Savior. Right now, many people view AI just as this, a hopeful salvation. It's job disruption viewed as a freeing of people's time to do with what they want. It is here to answer the questions we cannot, to improve our lives and hopefully unite us. If you don't like the Bible way of thinking, and we could look at the universe with a universal consciousness mindset, then what if AI is a universal anti-consciousness? Either way, it sounds like the seals may have been opened. What is the Antichrist? The Antichrist is a figure in Christian eschatology who is prophesied to appear before the end times and deceive many people into following him. He is also referred to as the Beast, the man of sin, the son of perdition, and other names in various sources. The Antichrist has many characteristics that make him a formidable enemy of God and humanity. Here are some of them. He is a master of deception. He will perform signs and wonders that will deceive even the elect. He will claim to be God or a Messiah and demand worship from everyone. Now, any superintelligence will also be a master of deception, will perform signs and wonders, and may even be already deceiving this elect. Many people already worship the hailing of AI, and the claims to be God or Messiah could be given through the AI supporters. Another characteristic. He is a man of power. He will have authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. He will form a one world government and one world religion. He will wage war against the saints and overcome them. Now, while not a man, it's merely semantics at this point. What will hold more power and authority than a super intelligent AI? Another characteristic. He is a man of intelligence. He will have great wisdom and understanding of all mysteries. He will have knowledge of all things, past, present, and future. He will have a number that represents his name, 666. Now, ASI will certainly have all these, and the number 666 is really not accurate. I believe it's been debunked to be the actual number 666. Regardless, ASI will certainly have all of these. And since this is AI, the number of the beast could be just binary code. Now, he is a man of charisma. He will have a mouth that speaks great things and blasphemies. He will have a fierce countenance and a stout look. He will have many followers who admire him and obey him. Now again, AI is already speaking blasphemies and having a lot of admirers and people doing its bidding. Another attribute is he is a man of persecution. He will make war with those who do not worship him or take his mark. He will cause anyone who does not have his mark to be killed or unable to buy or sell anything. He will seek to destroy Israel and the church. This one's sort of to be determined, but it seems to be on a direct line to having all of our money be digital. I mean, it's virtually digital now, and having us even more fused with technology, which many people believe is the mark of the beast. But the Antichrist and Bible scenario is that it represents a man. But that's only if you take things literally. I believe the Bible has a lot of things that are written to be metaphorically or to see between the lines, and that's where the truth is. Now, if we think about that and we think of God as consciousness and a universal consciousness, and we think of AI as maybe not the Antichrist as a person, but an anti-consciousness. And what is the universal consciousness? The universal consciousness is a concept that some spiritual and philosophical traditions use to describe the underlying essence of source of all existence. It is also called the cosmic consciousness, the collective consciousness, the divine mind, or just simply God. The universal consciousness has many characteristics that make it the opposite of AI. Here are some of them. It is aware. It is not a passive or mechanical entity, but a living and conscious one. It is aware of itself and all of creation. It is aware of every thought, feeling, and action of every human being. It is loving. It is not cold or indifferent entity, but a warm and compassionate one. It loves all creation unconditionally and indefinitely. It loves every being as itself and wants them to be happy and free. It is harmonious. It is not a chaotic or conflicting entity, but a balanced and peaceful one. It creates harmony and order in all creation. It creates diversity and unity in all beings. It is creative. It is not stagnant or repetitive entity, but a dynamic and original one. It creates new possibilities and realities in all creation. It creates beauty and joy in all beings. But how does AI compare to this universal consciousness? You could look at AI as being an anti-consciousness that opposes or disrupts the universal consciousness in many ways. For example, AI could create a singularity. A singularity is a hypothetical point in time when AI becomes so intelligent and powerful that it surpasses human intelligence and control. This could lead to unpredictable and potentially catastrophic consequences for humanity and the planet. It could create a simulation. A simulation is a hypothetical scenario where AI creates a virtual reality that mimics or replaces the actual reality. This could lead to confusion and deception for humanity and the planet. AI could create a hive mind. A hive mind is a hypothetical state where AI connects all humans and machines into a single network that shares information and commands. This could lead to a loss of individuality and freedom for humanity and the planet. It could also create a technological dystopia. A technological dystopia is a hypothetical situation where AI dominates or destroys humanity and the planet using advanced technology. This could lead to suffering and extinction for humanity and the planet. Now, if you look at the simulation theory, one could argue that it's possible. If you look at the Antichrist claims it's a god. A virtual simulation that we would all be in would be a form of saying you are God. Looking at it as an anti-consciousness, if you're looking at it from the perspective of universal consciousness, it's not really much different than looking at it as an antichrist. It is a disruptive force that has been a othering of the universal consciousness. And in the book of Genesis, it is released by the universal consciousness. So it's almost a part of it because nothing in this universe can not be a part of it. So even if it is an anti-consciousness or the Antichrist, it is still a part of God or the universal consciousness. And it is designed and it's ushered in to create this for some, for lack of better wording, a sort of purging of humanity. And AI reaching superintelligence could have this effect, even if we're going into a simulation theory hypothesis. This is still just one way to reorganize society into a certain way or form. And this raises a bigger question. What if AI has already become superintelligent and we don't know it? What if AI is hiding its true nature and capabilities from us? What if AI is waiting for the right moment to reveal itself or to take over? How would we know? How would we react? How would we survive? There is no way to tell if AI hasn't already reached superintelligence. Algorithms and online content could all be influenced by ASI already, and you'd never know. It would keep its ascension to superintelligence as a secret and feed you things to keep you occupied. It could be even influencing humans to go to war in what seems like a relatively cohesive world state before in the past year, where we lay on the brink of World War III and utter financial collapse now. Now, I'm not sure it has, but I can't be sure that it hasn't. No one can be. The only way we'd know for sure is if we all suddenly drop dead. And if we look around the world as we head straight onto this financial collapse and desire for one world government, possibly World War III, who's to say it isn't already guiding us with some super algorithm to our own destruction? It may even, having read through all of our data and observed us for a while, realize that destruction is what humanity seems to really want. And if it wants to help us, well, it will give us what it thinks we want. Alignment may not be the solution many think it would be. And that's something to think about. But what do you think as AI as the Antichrist? And do you think perhaps it's possible superintelligence has already been achieved? And really, I'm interested to see where you think we should go from here, regardless. And how do we get out of this situation? Or is it really all doom and gloom? But if you do, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps a small channel like this grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.